Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to Hazy Crazy Arts. Today I am actually making some flowers that are mainly like this. But I've got, I try other things as well. I try other things and I'll show you how to make that without, which is actually a punch I used to make this. But you can make it without the punch, I found. So that's interesting. And there's the other one, that's the same punch, just folded in two different ways. These are the main things I do. That's 1.5 inch a circle punch, that's a 2-inch circle punch, and there's all these. I mean, you can do inch circle punch if you like as well, if you've got really dexterous fingers. I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to, you know, I want this size ones really. Like these are fairly flat, so they're fairly flat and not like the ones that stick out. I like that one nice a bit. Okay, yes, you can use flat back pearls if you like instead of the flat ones of those, but I use these because that's what I've got handy. No idea where I've put my flat back pearls anyway. I should think they're in a box. Okay then, so please give me a thumbs up, that would be absolutely amazing, and anybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. So please do that if you haven't done that already, that'd be absolutely amazing too. I'm just saying at the end, I've got lots and lots of papers on Ko-fi. I've just put another 14 papers on Ko-fi. They are big A4 ones. Because I've painted my own, I can put them on Word and make them into small cards like that. That's actually from an A4 big piece of paper, so I can do things like that. I've got these are the ones I haven't done on video. I do mention it at the end, I haven't done these on video, so but I've got these on. These are the small versions of the big, and there's another one as well. I haven't done any of these on video, but I've got just about all the other ones that's on there on video. But you can, if you wanted to paint them, you can have a look at what I've done close up and just copy them, things like that, or you can use them in your projects. Just don't use the files, you know, for your own use, or sell them as they are, sort of thing. That's what I'm saying. Or they can sell them in projects. Okay, that's fine. I was going to tell you, I keep getting things on my phone, on my watch. Okay, I was going to tell you now. I think that's just about it. So thank you so much, and let's go. Right then, lots and lots of different papers, yay. Okay, so what I'm using I'm just going to show you what I'm making, because that's part of the project I'm going to do another day. I don't want to see that yet. Let's get all these out. Right, so this is what we're going to make today. You might like these, I love those. Oh. Right, so I've used middles there. There should be some that I've used different middles. Yeah, they're all the same. Yeah, I've got a little flower punch I might use. This, that's the ones with the, oh, that's the backs, they're the fronts. That's the one I've just tried because might be using those as well. That's some glue. Oh yeah, of course I'm going to be using glue. There's some really sharp little scissors there that I'm going to use. There's a couple of things. Oh, there they are. Right, so you can use also use these little pearl backs like that. I've also got some inking up stuff. Yes, I've got my walnut stain there as well. Okay, 3/4 inch punch for these. Got to straighten my nails, ignore them, because what was I doing? I haven't been able to get it out. Yeah, I've had my hands in water anyway. So, right, okay, so I've got lots and lots of little things like this. So so neat, aren't they, and cute. So I want to make these for a project. Brilliant in junk journals. I'm going to use these for a cover of a project. Okay, I found a lid, so I'm putting that in there so it could go to my lid. Right, okay. So look, all these different things. What I did was collect, while I was looking for all those flowers, which I couldn't find anywhere. I collected loads of paper. So what I've got is a 3/4 inch punch for the back, 1.5 inch punch which is plain for the main part. I've also got this one, but that one seems to be not cutting single papers at the moment, so I don't know. So I think it's getting a bit old. I'm using possibly these, and I've got a 3/8 of an inch punch I'm using for the inner circles, but ideally like a smaller one. I don't know if I've got the smaller one. Well, might have just used that one. Yeah, it's okay. We might not need a small one. I've got a really tiny circle, which is less than probably. I don't know how much it is. It's a quarter of an inch. I don't know actually. Right. Is that an 8? No, it's 2/8. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so I've got all these papers and I've got nowhere to put them, so let's have. So I'm just going to move them all off my desk in a bunch. I've got a space. Right, I thought, let's have a look what we got. I made some, these are Brush papers. You can use watercolours, you could do what you like, you don't even have to do that. That's my middle button type. You can use book pages, obviously. Things like this, yeah. You can make, or you can do your middle button. Why not do your middle button type? It's fun actually, because it's got lots and lots of things you're thinking to yourself, what is that talking about? And you know it's not you that's said it. There's your. So I'm going to cut 4 of these. So you need 4 of these. And using plain, you can use scallop, well, if you don't want to cut them. That's true. I might use a scallop just to show you what I mean in a bit. Okay. Right, I'm going to grab. I'm using a piece of file folder, the cheap ones for the back ends. This is 3/4 of an inch punch. You can use different sizes. You don't have to use that. Yeah, here we go. Right, so I can make 6 now. Well, I could do if they haven't fallen on the floor. Where was it? Oh. I don't know if you noticed, but I've just put the light on. Right then, so what do we do with these then? Okay, let's have a look. I don't think it matters whether you've got tight which way round it goes, because they're going to go in a sort of circle anyway. If you look, they're all over the place, so it doesn't even matter if you fold it whichever way you fold it. Please ignore this. Don't judge me on that. I got some. What did I do? Oh, that's right. I was doing glue, I think, and also painting. And so you fold it in half like these. Fold them in half. Let me just show you. Fold them in half again. Okay, if you want to. I mean, this is only for a guide, really. Fold them in half again and open them up. You can also do inch ones. I don't know. I might try a 2-inch one, see if that works. But that's it. So that's, you could do what size you like. These are semi-flat, aren't they? They're semi-flat, so you can do what you like with them. So they're like that. So they all end up like this. Okay, so I'll show you again. It's easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. Let's fold it in. I find I sometimes try and just use, without doing that, just fold it up like this, but you might need that guide to start with. See those tight things go anyway, don't they? Okay, so I'll just do these. So we got that. So now we've got those. Apparently these are on Pinterest. I can't find them on Pinterest. Yeah, so then you put glue all over these little circles, and then you glue. This is why you can use scallops if you like. So glue them this way, so it makes it look like it's got 8 petals. There's a similar one on Pinterest I found, but they used to apparently be on Pinterest. But they don't do it like this on there. They do it completely different way, which I think this is better. Right, okay, so then you've left with this, and you can ignore those a minute. Oh no, yeah, I've used one, haven't I? There must be just one on the floor then. Right, so you can cut out different, with the flower one, which I think is really nice. You can just use plain circle, 3/4 inch circle, like that. Let's do that one. Okay, so I'll just grab this. This is from Etsy. I'm not sure if that's magenta. There's a thing I bought called magenta. Okay, I do find if you yeah, there we go. Right, so let's just put, I could put that one there. Oh yeah, inking them up. Of course you can do that at any moment. I keep forgetting to ink them up. Okay, so make sure we're in shot there. Just ink them up like this. It's going to be just so. This is what happens instead of having to stick down any of these little bits here, just put that on top. Okay, and then you can put a flat back pearl if you like on there, but I'm going to use just the paper because flat back pearls are a bit have vanished at the moment. I've got different ones in here. Oh, I've also got different papers as well. Got lots and lots of green ones. Where's all the that's great. Green, gold, anything like that. This sort of paper. This is really thin paper I got in a pack from the Works actually. It's really, you know, perfect. Because it won't ruin the punch ties. That's the size of the circle I normally use. Can you see those? Yeah, so it's slightly smaller than that, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've been using this. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there like this, very cutely, right in the middle. Yeah, you can also, I suppose you could use brads as well. Yeah, and that to make sure you get in the middle. I suppose they would make sure you get in the middle, but if you can see, there we go, that's fine, that's done. Right, okay, that could be done, yes, but I'm going to get my little sharp scissors. You don't have to, we can have any scissors will do as long as they're cut really, but these are my little sharp ones. I'm going to do this, and it'll only go up to there without, I mean, it wouldn't matter too much if you did cut it, I don't think, but as long as you don't cut it into it and cut it in half, we'll be fine. Right, done that. So I'm going to get some now. I'm going to ink them on the edge, yeah, so you can ruffle them up like this and ink them as much as you like. So that's made the cute little flower. Okay, oh, that's just as good as the other ones, isn't it? Oh yeah. So the semi flat, as I say, I would think there's something like for fronts of things, and I did look on Pinterest to see what, and there's loads and loads of really gorgeous flowers, but they're not for things like the project I want this for. Okay, I'm going to let's try, I might try this is a 1.5 inch fluted edge. It says 1.5 inch. The other one says 1.5 inch. It's actually 1.25, but I wanted 1.25. So right, one. Don't have to do the same. Let's try green. So I'm going to do 2 red and 2 green. I know that green flowers. Yeah, there we go. Green flowers again with me. I know it's pretty. So I'm going to cut half that. This is again Brusho. Probably Brusho, is it? Looks like, yes, it is. It's but you can spatter paint. Yeah, spatter paint. Yeah. What you can do is wet paper, spatter paint on it, and that. Yay. Or get a brush like this. I've done that. I've got quite a lot of papers like that. Brush like this. Brush it on. Get it wet and brush it on your pads, and then brush it on paper. It's really good. Right, so I'm going to do half. Yeah, let's do half of this and half of that. Yay. You can see I'm not doing the line down the middle, but if you want to, no, yeah, that's why I'm not doing the line down the middle. Yeah, perhaps it would have been easier for me to do that, and probably quicker as well, because it took me ages to do that, didn't it? So yeah, that's it. That's the one. Let's go for his. Let's go for. There we go. Yeah. So that one and that one. That's. So now I've done 4. And I just need one of my little circles again, same size. So I'm just using this. I might try a 2-inch one, see what that looks like. I've got my inch punch over there for the back end, so I might do that. Okay, so that, yeah, if you sort of make sure you've got the thing in the middle, you should have enough room for the others. Yeah, like that. Got some good strong glue. Okay, and then there's that. Just thinking of what can I put in the middle now. Yeah, look at that. That looks fine, doesn't it? That's the sort you could do anything like this. Oh, there's a little flower already. That was this one. What is it? It's an Artemio flower punch, and it's 5/8 of an inch fluted punch, and then probably that tiny circle punch I was on about. I could put that there, couldn't I? Yeah. Made loads of these. I don't know where they all are. Probably, you know, vanished all over the room somewhere. I haven't thrown them away if possible. I'll just keep. Right, I always put one so it faces. If I put one of these, I put one so it faces those lines there. So that's ready made, isn't it? Yeah. So things on my desk. This is why you need an untidy desk, because you've always got something to grab. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. Yeah, great, isn't it? Well, I've got something to grab there. Yeah, so then you can edge it up like this. You can do it with black. I think black would be nice actually on the edge of these. I do like black for edging up. Right, so leave it like that. So that one's possibly done. Oh, I can't resist it. I'm going to have to do this a bit. Let's do a couple of these around here. I made about 50 of those one day. I just like sat there, made them. Yay. I don't know why, because I'm not usually like that, you know. I'm usually sort of impatient and everything. So I don't know what happened there. Right. And so there's those two now. Right, should we try the 2-inch one? 2-inch, I don't know what that is. The 2-inch. A 2-inch punch. There's the 2-inch. I'm going to try it with the 2-inch. You might be able to get more. So 1 inch for the backing paper. 1 inch for the backing paper. So let's do this. This is my new inch punch because the other ones are going downhill. I've lost one, and the other one's gone downhill. I'm doubling it up. It's a bit. I don't think it liked that very much, but there should be 2 there. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to do this with, let's have a look, what papers have we got? Oh, they're nice. Got this, let's use this. This isn't a book page one, but this is done by, how have I done that? I don't know how I've done that, but I've done it with something. It's not paint, I don't think. I don't know what it is. So that, oh, they're quite big, aren't they? So I can anticipate how big they're going to be. Might do a couple of these and a couple of blue ones. Okay, let's do blue or turquoisey. You might say green, but I think they're blue myself. Right, okay. Turquoise, I would say, yeah. There we go. So you can, if you don't want to make the tiny ones, let's have a go, because I've never seen anybody make these. This, come on dear, it will not decide to come out. Oh, it's stuck, that's it. Right. So just put the rest of my punch down there, right, okay, so I'm going to fold these. Oh, this is quite thick paper. I don't know what, I'm trying to think what I did it with. It's not brush, so definitely not. Let's think. Obviously something I've got that colour, unless it was, oh, I know, I reckon I know what it is. It would be these, oxides. But I haven't used those brushes, I've used something else to brush them with. Probably it's paintbrush or something. And then if, obviously because of all the water on it, it's got some mottly effect. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm going to be snipping these as well, like I did the other ones, because I haven't got a, I can't resist it really, because I think it looks good. Right, so that's those. Right, and then we need some of this, just to, or some glue of some sort. Some glue will do, whatever will do, right, okay, so I'm going to put that on there. Somewhere so that point goes in the middle. And then, otherwise there isn't any point to it. Ha ha ha. Right, there we go. And there's the next one. Oh, one that we can put on this because it's bigger, isn't it? I never thought about that. I know what punches I've got. Yes, I've got the inch one, the inch fluted edge one. I'm going to put some green on that. I've got other ideas, so don't go yet if you think you know how to do. I've got loads and loads of different methods. There we go. This, yeah, look, what's wrong with this? This is absolutely fine at this size. So I'm going to put, I think we're going to do a flower. I think I'm going to do a flower. It is a flower. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to do a flower with this. I'm going to use this red. Okay. Yeah, that fits in there, look, doesn't it? Yay. In fact, let's have it that way around, so we that way. Right. And then we can put one of those circles in the middle. Or if you like, if you've got a flat back pearl, great, yeah. Yeah, if you've got a flat back pearl that yours haven't vanished, and you just ignore my cardigan, it's my really old one. Yeah, so this is why. No point is there getting dressed up when you're using glue. Right, so that can go in there. Could always ink these up obviously first, but I've got an idea as well. Let me just show you the idea. I'm going to cut around the edges first, I think. Just going to do the edges with my handy scissors that I've vanished. Yeah, hiding underneath all the, look, crafter lunch job here, look. Go away, just turn that way a minute so I can get on with it. Right, so I'm going to show you something else you can do as well in a sec. That's slightly smaller than that because I didn't use that guiding line down the middle. Right, I've just found in my pocket. Oh, it's a black. I thought it was a white. I want a white. Okay, so what you can do as well is this. Flex some white or whatever colour you like on it, and this adds a little bit to it. It will do if you can get the colour to work. Yeah, you can put all the colours on too, don't just stick to white. I've got other colours too. Yeah, you can even use black. I've got black there. Yeah, let's use that black I found. You have to shake them, so yeah. Yeah. You can do these probably, if you like, before you cut them, if you want to cut them, that is. Another thing you can do is, instead of inking up, go around the edge in white. Oops, hold on. Here should be something else I can use. In fact, there's sticks over there as well, but I'm going to use the one I've opened if I can find it. She says quickly. Well, if not, I'll have to get one of them new ones. The new ones. Alright. Okay, so I've got some gold pens as well. You can use those. Let's use it on a different one. Is this the one I made today? I think it is, isn't it? So you could put some gold pen on as well. Give it a bit of a shiny feature there. Okay. Yeah, add some gold pen to give it a bit of a shiny feature there. Right, okay. Well, we've got, oh dear, gold pen everywhere now. Right, that one as well. What can we do with this? I think that needs lightning. Or let's have a got this. I've got a colour here. Let's use this blue just to be different. Let's get some blue on it, lot. So all the people who've already gone might not be able to see these. So they've already left. They'd already gone and left me. See, there's lots and lots of tips I can give you if you just wait, just be patient a minute, unlike me. Yeah. So I could actually put a bit of that on as well, couldn't I? I've cut all the way through, so it's like all the way through to the back. Okay, yeah, look at that. That's really nice, isn't it, that 2-inch one? It's nothing wrong with that. Or you could do inch ones, but they're a bit fiddly. I mean, they're small enough, aren't they, really? Yeah, so if you want to do tiny ones, you can do tiny ones. Yeah, they're fine. I don't know whether you'd be able to... I don't know whether to try something else. I don't know if it would work. So let's see. I just tried to punch one out and it's well, I want to even on thing. So what I'm going to do is fold it, because it won't. It's deciding it's not going to play ball. So I'm folding this. Yeah, and that does it fine. It's because the paper's thinner than the other. Right. Okay. So now I've got an extra one of those. Perhaps I'll need it, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to fold these first, I think. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to quickly fold them. Right then, I don't know if I can do this many at once, but let's see if we can. Yeah, 2 different. Yay, there we go. Well, oh yeah, little heart-shaped ones. Oh, how cute. The little heart shape. So I've just cut the corners off there, and then I've cut the triangle out of that bit. Also, now we've got heart-shaped petals. How cute is that? Let's find a... Have we got a middle? Oh, there's one. Okay, I cut one, didn't I? Oh, I didn't realise, you know, how cute that is. Yeah. Yeah, so you might want to know how to do the heart-shaped one, might you? There you go, that's how you do it. I didn't even know, so I just started cutting it. It's not done on purpose, I've not done it before. But there you go. Yeah. This is what happens on camera all the time. Over there, was I? Hopefully I was over here. Hold on, where's the middle? Right, the middle is here, isn't it? Yeah. Right then, hopefully I showed you that. Right then, so I've got this now. Okay. Right, so what shall we do with this? What shall we do with the... I'm going to get a this one, and let's get a completely different one. Paper. Ooh, gel press paper. Look, that's good, isn't it? Let me get some of this. Yeah. So this is actual gel press. What I should have done is taken a copy of that. I don't know if I did actually. I don't know. I didn't. Right. So that's oh, we'll have to ink around the edge, won't we, or something? Or if not ink, let's get one of these. Because it's really dark, isn't it? Yeah, we've got one of those for that. Now you can see it better. Also, if you haven't got any interrupters, or you don't want to use interrupters, you can always do it like this. Might leave that, not cut it. I don't know. It will keep the shape if I cut it, won't it? So you can use that. And how about this? I'm looking for something else to use. How about that? No, is it too dark? I could use a green. Oh no, let's use a blue. Turquoise. Is that too? And then so like all the papers, because they've got holes in, are attached to each other, so it's hard to get hold of them. Right, so I'm going to use a piece of that. Yeah. So let's put that in. So the scalloped 1 inch. Okay. And the scalloped 5/8 of an inch one. I think that's 5/8. It's something like that anyway. 5/8. And then the green shiny bit. Yeah. Good thing is about these though, they are flat rather than flat back pearls aren't obviously completely flat. Although I think they're fairly flat ones sometimes. There we go. How about that then, eh? What? Let's give it a bit of a smoosh around the edge. Smoosh. It's not really a smoosh, is it? Right, okay. I don't know why that might need something doing to it. It's very... I imagine I've had it years, and I've had it a few years now. Right, okay, so that's that done. Hopefully you could see when I cut the... Because I mean I was over here when I was trying to fix it on, wasn't I? So that's no good. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, you could also, if you like, put little circles on it and things. Anything you like that. You know, doodle on them if you like. Yeah, doodle, doodly doo. Yeah, that's it. Do some little doodly doos. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. There we go. Doodly doo. There we go. Okay. Doodly doo. There we go. So I do like that one very much, even though I had to cut them. I mean, I probably those scissors will be worn out by the time I've done. So perhaps I could do 2 at once rather than the whole lot. As long as I know what to cut off, I'll be fine. I mean, it might make them slightly different, yeah. So there's the ideas, yeah. So there's probably lots, and you might be able to think of things if you have a go, of you know, things to do with them. I know what to do with them. In fact, I'm going to make some more of those. You can make some small ones of those. And yeah, that's not one I did. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is one I did today. Just thinking of the. It's because I found that flower, didn't I, on the desk. Right then, you can make even bigger ones if you like. Perhaps use a 1.5 inch behind and do a 2.5 inch flower. Yeah, they work fine, don't they? And then you can have massive ones. Yeah. With layers, yeah, like this. This vehicle's turning left, is it? Oh, okay. Cheetah Logistics. A lorry called Cheetah. I don't like it. Cheetah Logistics, it says. There we go. So it's logical, in other words. Unlike me. There we go. Logical. Logical things. Logical things happen. Anyway, that's the ones I've done today. And obviously we've got other ones here. These are basically very similar. Oh, that one's got a tiny little flower. We can do anything. You can do lots more layers if you like. You can do massive loads of layers. Look at that one with the really dark petals and lots of layers there. Yeah, so they could get ruffled up. Yeah, and you can't even see any white on that. And there's another ready one. Oh, if you look, I've put dots around the edge of that one. If you don't look, I've still put, even if you don't look, I've still put dots around the edge. So there we go. Right, I've got dots around the edge of that flower as well, and the flower in the middle, and also the edge of this as well. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether you look or not. I've still done it, you know. Okay, and there we go. And that one's got little flecks of black around the edge, black pen as well, and also on this. Can you see that? Yeah. Where's the thing? Here it is. Right. So it might tell me to get back. It not in focus in a minute if I'm not careful. Right, and there's that as well. So that can be any way you like. Yeah. Which way is it supposed to be? I know which way it's supposed to be because it should have the. Yeah, that way. It's supposed to be that way. Doesn't really matter, really, does it? Yeah. So I've just done this with a punch. I'll just show you the punch I used. Yeah. I call this the the plus. It's actually an envelope punch. One of those envelope punch, and it's 3 inches. So I folded it in half across there, and then folded it up. I suppose you could do a different way. I don't know whether you'd be able to fold the petals in a different way. Let me just try it. Right, so I've folded it this way, like that, and then I've folded those up like that. Okay, so it's basically done that. I don't know whether you'd be able to do it in a different way. The other way you might be able to do it is that I don't know. Let's have a look, see how it works. Oh, yes it does. Yeah, it works. That all makes a heart shape sort of thing. Yeah, so that makes a heart shape as well. So cut off the edges here, and you can make a heart shape one as well. Yeah, so that would be different, wouldn't it? I could perhaps even layer them. Look, yeah, yeah. So that's quite a good one as well. Oh, I've re-inked this, by the way. Yeah, I haven't just added water to it. I suppose you could do all that lot. So that's the one with the do it the other way around. So that's one way and that's the other. So I've just folded it across. So with this one, I folded it like that and folded those up. And with this one, I folded it like that and then folded these up. And then I cut these like a little hold you there and just go around like that. So just go around, keep the scissors where they are. There we go, and that makes that shape there. Did I show you that properly? I'm down here, aren't I? Yeah, you should have been able to see it. Right, and I hope you like my ideas. I've got other ideas too. I've got an idea. What about using a square for it as well? So you'd have to cut, perhaps, I have got a square maker thing, but I put it away. I've put it away in the cupboard, I think. And so you could, if you wanted to do a square as well, I'm going to just do one square, because if you do loads, you have to do them exactly the same size. I suppose you could put the papers together and cut them, couldn't you, on a cutter? Right, so papers, you could cut them like that. Yeah, make them. That's not square, obviously. Like that. And then cut, I would cut round, yeah. That might make a plus net, actually. Would that make one of those plus things nearly, doesn't it? Yeah. So if you haven't got one of those plus big envelope makers, do it like that, yeah. So do some and cut the. That's one way of doing it. Let's make one of those. So you can do it like that, yeah. I was wondering what you could do with a square. Squares, yeah, that's brilliant, isn't it? And then you could probably do different things with it as well. Yeah, or you could do it like that, and then instead of doing all this business, you can, yeah, there's always possibilities, isn't there? You can, the limit is your imagination, so I won't do any more because I've been going on forever about nothing. So let's have a look, see what we've got here. Yeah, so we've got those big plus net, which is 3 inches. Plus net, it's not plus net. Plus net's a company in the UK, I think, and I don't know whether it's anywhere else, but it's in the UK, and it looks like the symbol looks like that. So then there's all these, obviously, that we've made as well. Yeah, so we can do all sorts with that, not just this. But I wanted to make fairly flat flowers. So fairly flat flowers. I'm not going to call it fairly flat flowers, otherwise. Yeah. So you can see all the mess over there. The crafter lunch, okay, is over there in that area. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's, I think, Julie of Camellia Craft Designs came up with. Oh dear, it's hilarious. Right, and there we go, crafter lunch. I love it. Oh, look, you could do that as well. Look, put one on top of the other. You can do anything. You can do loads of different things. Yeah. So yeah. So oh yeah. I forgot to tell you, I've put 14 more papers on Ko-fi if you want to have a look. You can look at my things close up if you want. If you wanted to paint, you can look at my stuff close up if you want to just print one off, or you can use them in your projects if you like as well. Not sure how you would reduce them like into those little cards like that, unless you painted your own. And I haven't got that on video, and I haven't got that branch one on video, but can always do it if you want me to. Yeah, let me know. Branch one, yeah. I've got 2 branch ones, haven't I? Wait a minute. I've got 2 like this, but obviously they're A4. So 2 like that, and that's the ones I haven't got on video either. That one or that one. Or, I'll show you another one. And I haven't got that one on video either. But anything, you know, that one took quite a while, so I'm glad I didn't do that one on video. But yeah, that one was so quick. I did it when my daughter was here yesterday. Yeah, my daughter came down because her son couldn't drive, so he came down and brought her. Yay! So that's great, isn't it? Okay then, so thank you so much and goodbye.